Hello my creative friends, Serena here. Thanks for joining me today on my YouTube channel. Today, as you can see, I have a box from Jackson's. Actually, if it's international, this comes from England, I'm in the States, I should call it a parcel. There's something, I don't know, more elegant about receiving a parcel than a package. Okay, so let's go ahead and open it and see what's inside. Now, of course, I'm always complaining about people and creatives not having a knife to open up their packages. I'm ready, I have my knife, so you can't say I don't do it too, because I used to open my packages with a scissor. So I am just as guilty as you are. Alright, let's see how we're going to open this. It looks like there's a slice here that needs to be made. And I like that they're very aware in their packaging. They try to reuse things and not destroy the environment with a lot of plastics and one-use things that serve the purpose of cushioning for packaging's sake, but then we wind up living with them in our landfills. So I'm glad they are very aware of that. Alright, here we go. Let's see what's inside. Paper! More paper! More things. Okay. Let me put this aside. Alright, I don't know what all these things are, so please bear with me as I go through and cut them open. Of course, the OCD in me has to use a knife to do that. I'm sure I could just, like, pull it apart. Alright, there we go. Let's see what is in here that I forgot that I ordered. Ah, okay. I have 2 sample Legion Stonehenge papers. This is an aqua cold press. It's heavy. That's a nice thick, wow, that's a thick page. How many pages are in this? Does it say? 5 sheets. So they normally carry about 20 sheets in these samples. This has 5, but that's enough to see what it is. That's a very nice thickness. I don't know about the texture though. It's a little bit mechanical, but I'm going to try it. Then I've got the cold press, and this one has 15 sheets. So you see the difference between the two. This has 5, this has 15. The first one was 300 pound, so that's much thicker. This is 140 pound, which is about standard for watercolor paper. And it has that funny mechanical kind of texture to it as well. It's not, and it's about as thick as I would expect. A nice kind of cream off-color. Then I know I was very, very lucky. I was looking for a larger size, but I was able to pick up this the Katie papers that are handmade, 100% cotton. This has 20 sheets. It's 320 GSM. And it has beautiful deckled edges. Look at those beautiful deckled edges on there. I've seen people using these or getting them in larger sizes and in notebooks and so forth, and they really love them. I wanted to try these for so long. This is a nice little size for maybe some little portraits or a little landscape. Just for maybe even gifts to give out. You could even fold it in half and make a little card out of it, or place cards on your table. You fold them in half and then just do a little kind of pretty painting on there. But I'm really looking forward to trying those. Now, to go with the paper, of course, I did want to buy some, I'm hoping these are yes, they are the Schmega products I ordered. And I've been wanting to get Opera Rose for the longest time. They have been out of Opera Rose the last 2 times I ordered from them. Finally I got that. I did get a Payne's Gray Bluish, and and a half pan of cobalt blue. That's a very beautiful color. I have quite a few blues, but that's a really intense, nice color, so I thought I'd try it. And then this one they did not have in a half pan. It was sold out. This is Rose Madder, but I've seen a lot of artists use this as a standard in landscape paintings in the skies, so I thought I would try this. I have empty pans and still have some space in my 24 pan that I can fill up with a couple of pans left, and I will go ahead and do that, fill that up in a half pan. This is a refill, lemon yellow. I use quite a bit of it. I love it. It's a very nice, rich color, and I just wanted to get that as a refill for my pan that's kind of running out there. Alright, let's see what I've got here. I know I did order brushes. I did want to get a Studio Synthetic in a size 4, but they were out. I did get their Silverline in a size 4 and also in a 00, a 00. I need some very, very fine brushes, so I got that. And I like working with a size 4. It's a very nice size. I also got the Studio Synthetic Jacksons, which I already use in some other sizes, but I really enjoy using it. It's a nice synthetic brush. It's not too expensive, and it's performs very well, so I do like that. I got a size 1 in that. Okay. I'm liking the way they're packaging them now. It's a lot better. I did have some problems with the caps falling off before, and the brush is sliding back and forth, causing some of the bristles to bend backwards. It looks like they've done a great job improving on that. Kudos to Jackson's for that. Alright, I did order 2 of these Faber-Castell .1 Echo Pigment markers. They are water-fast, so let's check and see what kind of a line they give us. I have a piece of paper here. I'll fold it in half. Of course, it's a yellow paper, but I like the size of the line. I do a lot of drawings before I paint them in with watercolor, so that's a nice size line. I like that. I got 2 of those. I use those a lot. Then, let's see what I've got here. This is really terrible when you order something and then you don't remember what you've gotten. Oh, I got a Tombow. This was a special card. Let me see if I can see what it says here. This was an ABT Pro alcohol-based marker pen, and it's a sample in gray. So I'll try that out. Let's see what that looks like. Actually, I can slide it out. Gives you all the information about it there, of course. Comes in other colors. That's nice. And let's check it out since I tried the other pen. Obviously, you've got a brush tip here and a chisel there. Oh, look at that. Wow. Okay, so you've got that. And then the chisel point. Oh, wow. Look at that. You've got to kind of play with it to keep it flat, though. You can't, but you can get a really fine line, too, if you use the side of it. That's nice. And, of course, it comes in other colors. I might be interested in trying this in black. I'll have to look and see. That's nice. That's a Tombow ABT Pro. It's alcohol-based. See? Yeah, it does have a little odor to it, so you do have to be aware of that. But, very nice tester. And this is one of those promo things that they had, and it was like 11 cents. I went through all the clearance section. You know, they have that clearance section on Jackson's site, and it's got about a gazillion pages, but I went through all of it in one night and found that and said, what the heck, I'll try it for 11 cents, see what it's like. And now I think I found something that I want to try again. Alright. Now, I finally have a set. I think they were out of this last time I looked. This is the Jackson's Two Rivers White Handmade Rag Watercolor Paper. Don't say that too fast. Oh, it says right here, 300 GSM, 140 pound, Then there's 410 GSM, 200 pound, and then 630 GSM, 300 pound. That's quite thick. That's not even like a Bristol board. That's thicker than that. But very interesting. Nice texture on that. Look at that texture. And on both sides too. So you have a little milder texture on the back and more pronounced on the front. That's interesting. So I got that. And I got another couple packages here. This is a sample, I know. This was non-sanded pastel paper, and it's a sample pack of 6 quarter sheets. It has different brands here. It's got Hahnemuhle, Clairefontaine, Fabriano, and Canson. So different types. I believe they are all marked here. They've got the numbers here, so that corresponds with the numbers here. Very interesting to try those different textured papers. I could even use those to draw on with pencil, maybe some watercolor pencils or just some regular pencils. I don't even have to use pastels. Then, my last item here, now I remember what this is since I've gone through all those. These are a number of different catalogs. Oh, I know what I got. Isn't that terrible? I can't remember. I do have catalogs. This is from Hahnemuhle, and it is a Hahnemuhle selection. So it has different papers in it. It's 12 sheets, but they're all different papers from Hahnemuhle. I hope that's not, so they're bent a little bit. There's a little bit of a bend to that, but that won't matter since I'm really trying the papers. But it will give me a selection of the different types that they have. Oh, so it's 7 mold made and 5 watercolor. I guess that's the 12 total sheets that you have in there. I hope they're marked, but I'm sure they are. I'm not going to open it right now because I don't want to try them right this minute. It's not a block. They're sheets, so it's a tear-off tab. But I'm interested to try the different Hahnemuhle papers. I've tried some that I really, really like, and I don't see it a whole lot in the U.S. yet, although more stores are starting to carry it. But I'd like to try the different types that they offer, and this I've been waiting for. I know they had it. I saw it in a video, but they've not had it till recently. Now, also in this pack, I have some catalogs. Now, I have the Jackson's watercolor catalog, which is a similar format to this. This one is the oil. This was out of stock last time I wanted to get it. It gives you a listing of course, everything for oil painting, all accessories. Definitely need an apron of some type with oil painting, but palette knives, additives, and then let's see what else it's got. Brushes, of course. I particularly like this in the watercolor section because you can look at all the brushes all at once. It's not like a website where you pull up one packet and you can see what they are. Then you have to go to another packet, load that, and you can't really compare them very well. This way you can see them very easily. And they've got a lot of nice accessories in here. Of course, this is not, there's your brushes. Of course, this is not a full representation of what they carry. I'm sure their website probably has a lot more. Here are other types of papers that you can use, different types of like ampersand panels, canvases, different types of surfaces, and of course the watercolor paints, the oil paints themselves. So that's a nice little catalog to have. And I've been waiting to get a hold of this one. And I also got the pastel catalog because I'm starting to experiment a little bit more with pastels. I finally took a pastel class. I had a couple of sets of pastels, but I took a pastel class and learned quite a bit from it. But they show you all the different pastel brands and the breakdown of the colors. Now, Jackson's has their own line of course, pastels, oils, and watercolors. I'm sorry I didn't get the Jackson's watercolors. I wanted to try at least a couple of pans of their own brand, and it slipped my mind when I was ordering. I wanted to rush and get the order in. I had to do something else, and I completely forgot to order some watercolors. But maybe another time, if I need some more supplies and I'm putting in a Jackson's order, I'll remember to get the Jackson's brand to try that out. But they also have all different types of pastels in here. Looks like they carry quite a few. Look at that. Oh, look at those rich colors. Oh, I love it. Everybody else is drooling along with me, of course. Then they've got some graphite pencils that you would maybe use along with it. And, of course, we're going to probably get into papers. Here we are, the different colored toned papers, which is rather nice to use. All the different ones they have. And then samples of pastels on illustration board. Then you've got pastel paper you can get in pad form. Some grounds and fixatives, of course, that you would need. Erasers and accessories. Just nice little catalogs. Again, I'm sure this isn't everything that they have, but just a nice selection. Oh, even books. I wish they came out with a catalog of their books, because it's rather hard to kind of go through each page one by one, wait for it to load, and then see what the book is about. I kind of like this type of format. I wish they had a catalog of books. That would be great. Maybe a suggestion I can give to them someday. But I really have a nice little haul here of different products to keep me busy. Well, I hope you enjoyed our time together. I hope you enjoyed watching the unboxing. I always enjoy them because I always find some new product that I'd like to try. Please make sure you leave me a comment. Hit the like button if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.